tradition's essential to the lifeblood of any institution and any athletic department. When you consider tradition, that's really the one thing that speaks excellence, it speaks things that are very important to the people who have come through and laid the groundwork for programs in the past. And it's really the one element that ties people together and ties just the element of success and excellence to those that are in the program now.
Commitment to me is exercising discipline in your endeavors, whether it's academically, athletically, in my position and role as assistant athletic director, or whatever. And the discipline side of it is doing what needs to be done, the way it needs to be done, every time.
Integrity in athletics should be a reflection of the value that we place on integrity within the entire institution. Integrity is really the bedrock. It's the foundation upon which everything else we do is built. The thing that I stress to our students especially is not only the reality of integrity, but the perception of integrity. Yeah, it's important to do the right thing. It's important to do the right thing for the right reason, but it's also important for other people to know that you're doing the right thing.
Academic excellence is every student athlete having success in the classroom so that they have an opportunity to get a marketable degree to advance in life as they leave the university.
You know, when you talk about a bridge building between the community and Tarleton, I think that we have more than a bridge. I think we have a 4-lane highway right now because we have so much interaction between our community. They have a ownership in Tarleton State University. They feel like they are so welcomed here. They feel like they are a part of this university. And when you can build that special relationship between university and community, I think you have something that can, it's a win-win situation. I think it's something that you can really build on.
I think respect is very important in your team. Within your team, you have to respect each other as players and respect your coaching staff. And we talk about a lot that respect comes down to the golden rule. Treat others the way you want to be treated. Look each other in the eye when they're talking. Body language, always have positive body language. So respect is essential in order to have a good team and a good program.
My name is Stan Wagner, Commissioner of the Lone Star Conference. Our mission in the Lone Star Conference is to foster student participation and success among member institutions in Division II athletics as a part of the total educational program on each campus. We're committed to developing student athletes and preparing them for life ahead, and we're doing that with particular emphasis on integrity and tradition, academic excellence, respect, community, and commitment. These 6 organizational values made the Lone Star Conference what it is, and they will continue to shape our future success on the playing field, in the classroom, and in the community. Our actions should be guided by these values. Our decisions should be based on these values, and our story should be told using these values as our guide. The Lone Star Conference is unlike any other. It's unique. We have a proud past and an even brighter future. It's time we embrace our heritage. It's time we celebrate our strengths, and it's time we emphasize the values that help to define who we are as a group.
Hello and welcome to Foster Field as we get set for day number 2 here in the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament. Matchup to kick things off here this afternoon is Texas A&M Kingsville. The Homolinas will face off against the Abilene Christian Wildcats. There you see the bracket on the left is what happened yesterday. Incarnate Word knocked off West Texas A&M 4-1. In the second game yesterday, Tarleton State was able to beat Texas A&M Kingsville 4-2. And the night game last night had Angelo State, the top seed, beat Abilene Christian 11-1. And on the right side is all the games we have set today. Game number 1 is Texas A&M Kingsville and Abilene Christian. Should be a great matchup to kick things off here. But both of these teams yesterday, they each threw 4 different pitchers and looking to bounce back. Yesterday, Texas A&M Kingsville was able to lose 4-2 to Tarleton State. Abilene Christian, kind of a tough stretch for them. They have now lost 7 games in a row after losing 11-1 last night to Angelo State. And especially for the Wildcats, they finished that game at about 9:30 last night and have to come back and play this first game here today at noon. But the good news for Texas A&M Kingsville, they are throwing the Conference Pitcher of the Year today in Jared Dillon as he takes them out here for the Javelinas. Let's take a look at the starting matchups, or starting lineups rather, for this afternoon's contest. First for the visitors, the Javelinas. Leading things off is the second baseman, Ben Villafuerte. Batting second in center field is Dustin Aguilar. Batting third, the DH Taylor Tasca. Batting cleanup is the catcher, Jake Mendiola. In right field, batting fifth is Cameron Dolnig. In left field, and the sixth spot is Trent Wagner. James Black, the third baseman, is batting seventh. The first baseman, James Wallace, hitting eighth. And rounding things out for the Javelinas is the shortstop, Mario Siller. Now the starting lineups for the Wildcats for tonight. Chuck Duarte, the shortstop, leading things off for Abilene Christian. The center fielder, Kevin Finkley, behind him. Batting third is Tyler Eager, the first baseman. The catcher, Raj Macy, is the cleanup man this afternoon. Kyle Conwell, the DH, batting fifth. And the sixth hole is Duncan Blades, the third baseman. Batting seventh in left field is Reed Watson. Hitting eighth in right field is Ryan Lucky. And batting last is Travis Schutze, the second baseman for Abilene Christian. Getting ready for the national anthem here at Foster Field. We'll be right back with first pitch between Texas A&M Kingsville and Abilene Christian.
The LSC would like to thank the following corporate partners. Firestone, we keep your car running newer, longer. 3 shops, 1 stop, maintenance, repairs, and tires. AccuConference, providing conference calling for the Lone Star Conference. Shutt Sports, official softball helmet of the Lone Star Conference. Alpha Graphics, providing printing solutions for the Lone Star Conference. My Sports Streams, providing fundraising solutions for Lone Star Conference member institutions. Bravo Health, community engagement partner of the Lone Star Conference. Adidas, official supplier of the Lone Star Conference. Jostens, official ring provider of the Lone Star Conference. Wilson, the official basketball of the LSC. In the Lone Star Conference, we're committed to respect, integrity, tradition, community, and academic excellence. Lone Star Conference, we're the one. Fans, don't forget to like the Lone Star Conference on Facebook. It's the best way to stay connected to all the latest information from around the league and join the conversation with other LSC fans. For an easy way to follow the latest happenings in the Lone Star Conference, be sure to follow the LSC on Twitter. Get scoring updates, event reminders, and breaking news when you follow the Lone Star Conference on Twitter.
Welcome back. First pitch coming up here between the Javelinas and the Wildcats. Let's take a look at the numbers for the starting pitcher for Abilene Christian. Austin Palmer makes his 12th start this season. Palmer has an ERA of 5.89. He has 1 win and 2 losses this year. 55 innings pitched this year, 64 hits allowed, 41 runs, 36 of those runs are earned, 39 strikeouts, and 28 walks this season for Austin Palmer. Let's take a look at this Abilene Christian defense as well from left field to right. Reed Watson, Kevin Finkley, and Ryan Lucky from third to first. Duncan Blades, Chuck Duarte, Travis Schutze, and Tyler Eager. And behind the plate catching is Raj Macy and, of course, Austin Palmer on the mound this afternoon for Abilene Christian. Ben Villafuerte will lead things off for the Javelinas. Each of these teams lost yesterday in game one, so the winner of this game will advance, and the loser will have to go home. Texas A&M Kingsville kind of rolled the dice yesterday. They did not pitch their ace, Jaden Dillon. So Dillon will be throwing today for the Javelinas. Then Villafuerte steps into the batter's box, and we are ready to go here.
Hey, on the bag! Hey, on the bag right here for us, man!
First pitch shows bunt, drops in for strike one. Villafuerte, 276 hitter, 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. Fouls off the 0-1. Down in the count, no balls and 2 strikes. Kingsville, the 3 seed in this tournament. Abilene Christian represents the number 6 seed. Pitch low and away, 1 ball, 2 strikes. 5th time this season these two teams have met each other. They met on March 23rd through the 25th at Abilene Christian, and they won 2 games apiece. Stays 1-2 to Villafuerte. Counts level 2-2. So Austin Palmer this year, he was the pitcher of the week back on March the 6th as the 2-2 is hit foul down the right field side. Still level. But Palmer picked up his first victory of the season when he was named the pitcher of the week. He threw 8 innings, only allowed 3 hits against Tarleton State, had 5 strikeouts against the Texans as well. That one's popped up out of play. And Ben Villafuerte is making Austin Palmer work here. Palmer played 2 years community college before transferring to Abilene Christian. Palmer's 2-2. Out off again to the right side. 8 pitches in this first at bat of this game. Palmer Jr. from Folsom, California. Now Villafuerte work this count full.
Here we go.
Payoff pitch from Palmer. And Villafuerte draws a leadoff walk. What a battle to start this game off. And the leadoff runner is aboard for the Javelinas.
Next batter, the center fielder, Dustin Aguilar.
Brings up the center fielder, Dustin Aguilar. This season for Aguilar, 267. No home runs, 10 RBIs. First pitch from Palmer. Aguilar bunts it foul for strike 1. Aguilar, a sophomore from San Antonio, Texas, to Churchill High School. Did not see action yesterday against Tarleton State. 0-1 offering, bunts one right side. This is a good bunt. The pitcher Palmer gloves, underhands it, barely gets Aguilar at first. Wonderful bunt by Aguilar. Advances Villafuerte to second base. One down. First baseman Tyler Eager was almost in a pickle there. He almost was the one that fielded that ball, and if he would have fielded it, nobody would have been covering first base. But he did the smart thing, retreated back to first, and was able to receive that underhand toss from Austin Palmer. One out, one on for the DH, Taylor Tasca. First pitch, swing and a miss, strike one. Tasca, 326 this year, 5 homers, driven home 27 runs. Oh, 1 from Palmer is ripped into center field. Shallow. Finkley makes the catch. 2 down. That ball is smoked right at Finkley in center field.
The catcher, Jake Mendiola.
Brings up the cleanup hitter, the catcher, Jake Mendiola. With Ben Villafuerte with really good speed on second base. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Just underway here in the first game today, and day number 2, the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament. Palmer checks Villafuerte back to the bag, not going anywhere. Villafuerte 12 for 13 this year, tied for second on the team in stolen bases. First pitch from Palmer in the dirt. Nice job by Macy. Villafuerte stays put at second base. Jake Mendiola, 336. 2 home runs, 35 RBIs. First team all-conference selection this year. The 1-0, that one is low and inside. Mendiola came into this tournament with the 14th highest batting average in the Lone Star Conference. Played 2 years at South Carolina Sumter. Two-0 pitch. There's a rocket right at the second baseman. Shoots it, and the inning is over. So the leadoff walk does not come back to haunt Austin Palmer, and we're scoreless as we move to the bottom of the first between the Javelinas and the Wildcats. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
And following this game at 3:30, Angelo State and West Texas A&M.
The LSC would like to thank the following corporate partners. Firestone, we keep your car running newer, longer. 3 shops, 1 stop, maintenance, repairs, and tires. AccuConference, providing conference calling for the Lone Star Conference. Shutt Sports, official softball helmet of the Lone Star Conference. Alpha Graphics, providing printing solutions for the Lone Star Conference. My Sports Streams, providing fundraising solutions for Lone Star Conference member institutions. Bravo Health, community engagement partner of the Lone Star Conference. Adidas, official supplier of the Lone Star Conference. Jostens, official ring provider of the Lone Star Conference. Wilson, the official basketball of the LSC. In the Lone Star Conference, we're committed to respect, integrity, tradition, community, and academic excellence. Lone Star Conference, we're the one. Fans, don't forget to like the Lone Star Conference on Facebook. It's the best way to stay connected to all the latest information from around the league and join the conversation with other LSC fans. For an easy way to follow the latest happenings in the Lone Star Conference, be sure to follow the LSC on Twitter. Get scoring updates, event reminders, and breaking news when you follow the Lone Star Conference on Twitter.
You're looking at the Lone Star Conference Pitcher of the Year, and Jaden Dillon, the senior from Bridge City, Texas, a transfer from McNeese State in Louisiana. And this year for Dillon, 8 wins, only 1 loss. His 13th start today, a sub-2 ERA, 1.80. 8-0. Dillon has thrown 70 innings, only allowed 53 hits, 23 runs. 14 of those runs are earned. 82 strikeouts and only 18 walks this year for Dillon. Dillon has been the conference pitcher of the week twice, on March 19th and April 23rd. On the 23rd, he threw a one-hit shutout, 11 Ks and 0 walks. Let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Javelinas. From left to right, Trent Wagner, Dustin Aguilar, Cameron Dolnig. From third to first, James Black, Mario Siller, Ben Villafuerte, James Wallace, and behind the plate catching is Jake Mendiola. Dillon's first pitch to Chuck Duarte, high and tight for ball one. Duarte, 370 average, leads the Wildcats. 4 homers and 37 RBIs. Shoots that one in the gap towards right center field. Aguilar can't get there, over his head, all the way to the wall. And this will be a stand-up leadoff double for Chuck Duarte, his 12th double this year. And in the blink of an eye, the Wildcats get a runner in scoring position right away. Brings up the center fielder, Kevin Finkley. Finkley did not see action yesterday. He's batting .243 with 1 home run and 16 RBIs. Bunts it right back to Dillon. Dillon with time retires Finkley. Finkley does his job. Leaves Duarte to third with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. The first run of the game, standing on third for Tyler Eager. Eager 320. 1 homer, 31 RBIs. First pitch from Dillon, pops the mitt, strike one. Dillon from the stretch with the runner on at third. As 0-1 breaking balls lifted. Will this be deep enough to score? Wagner makes the catch, and tagging from third is Duarte, and he will easily score standing up on a sac fly from Tyler Eager. It's 1-0 Abilene Christian. 32nd RBI this year for Tyler Eager. Abilene Christian manufactures a run here in the bottom of the first. And Jaden Dillon just did something he doesn't do a whole lot of, giving up an earned run, just his 15th this year. His ERA, that 1.80 ERA, is third best in the conference, 32nd in the nation. His 82 strikeouts are first in the conference. First pitch to the new batter, Raj Macy, low for ball one. But Dillon, the transfer from McNeese State, he went 8-0 there with a 4.61 ERA. Breaking ball, drops in for strike one. Dillon played basketball in high school as well in Bridge City, Texas. Pitch is chopped foul. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Raj Macy. Macy 286 average so far this year. No homers and 29 RBIs. The 1-2 upstairs counts level. Macy selected second team all-conference. He played 2 years at Vernon Community College, where he batted .366 last year. 2-2 pitch, a little outside. Count is full. The first full count this afternoon for Dillon. Payoff pitch is ripped into center field. Aguilar goes back, tracks it down for the third and final out. But a good inning for the Wildcats. They manufacture a run. The leadoff double from Chuck Duarte. He scores on a sac fly from Tyler Eager. 1-0. The Wildcats lead the Javelinas as we move to the top of the second. We'll be right back. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
Launch yourself into the future of technology at Eastern New Mexico University in Portales. When you experience the Eastern Way, you'll experience a state-of-the-art computer center, full access to the internet in classrooms and residence halls, college credit instructional TV courses in different cities and high schools, even student-produced programs on Eastern's own public radio and TV stations. For registration information or how to get launched aboard one of Eastern's 60 undergraduate and graduate majors, call 1-800-4ENMU.
Angelo State University. Affordable, better, closer. With one of the lowest tuition and fee schedules in Texas, Angelo State is affordable for all. Recognized by the Princeton Review as one of the top 4 public universities in the state, ASU is better than you imagine. And Angelo State's central location in Texas makes it closer than you think. Enjoy the freedom to explore your interests, cultivate your talents, and shape your future at Angelo State University. From here, it's possible.
Welcome back, top of the second. Wildcats playing defense with the lead for the first time so far. 1-0 in front of the Javelinas. 5, 6, 7 hitters stepping up to the plate for Kingsville.
Leading off is the right fielder, Cameron Dolnick.
Cameron Dolnick, the right fielder, leading things off here for the Javelinas. Give you an update from the Lone Star Conference and women's track and field. Angelo State, they captured their 4th consecutive and 6th league crown in 9 years last night. That ball's hit in the gap towards right center, and the right fielder, Lucky, makes a nice catch on the run for the first out. 1 pitch and 1 out. Retires Cameron Dolnick. Angelo State, congratulations to their women's track and field team. And for the men's, Abilene Christian claimed their 19th straight men's title last night. 19. First pitch from Austin Palmer to Wagner is foul for strike 1. And also today, softball-wise in the Lone Star Conference, at 2 p.m., Angelo State will take on St. Edwards in that South Central region. And the winner of that game will go into the Super Regionals. They have to play another game. They will play at 4:30. That ball's lifted in the gap towards left center. Watson can't get there. Off the wall. Wagner heads for second. He cruises in, standing up with a double. That ball is smoked off the bat of Trent Wagner, his 10th double this season. One out, one on for the third baseman, James Black. So both of these schools that are playing right now in baseball, Angelo State will play later on today. So their women's track team won. Abilene Christian men's won. Pitch runs inside for ball 1 to Black. Black on this season. 303 average, 2 home runs, and 31 RBIs. A 1-0 from Palmer hits the outside corner for even. 1 ball, 1 strike. Angelo State's been busy this weekend, hosting softball, baseball, and the women's track and field just won the conference title. 1-1 from Palmer. It's bounced left side, shortstop Duarte gloves, throws on the run, and just barely gets James Black for the second out. And Wagner goes from second to third on the play. Tying run just 90 feet away for James Wallace. Here in the top of the second. Wallace 275, 4 home runs and 20 RBIs. First pitch high and away for ball 1. Wallace played 2 years at Paris Community College. First team all conference there. Pitch drops in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wallace actually took a medical red shirt at Southern Arkansas. Didn't play. Also, brother Clint on the baseball team. But speaking of Southern Arkansas, the 1-1 pitch is rolled to the shortstop. Duarte flips it over for the third and final out of the inning. So the Javelinas leave a runner stranded at third. It's 1-0 Abilene Christian as we advance to the bottom of the second. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament. Welcome back, Graham Doty here at Foster Field. Abilene Christian with a 1-0 advantage over Texas A&M Kingsville. Kyle Conwell leads the inning off here for the Wildcats. Swings at the first pitch and shoots it through the right side of the infield for a leadoff single.
Third baseman, Duncan Blades.
Brings up Duncan Blades. Blades .331 average is second best on the team. 31 RBIs. That's also second best on the team. First pitch from Dillon. Hits the outside edge. Strike 1. I was talking about Southern Arkansas in the bottom of the first. Southern Arkansas in the Great American Conference. They won yesterday 6-4 over Southwestern Oklahoma State. And the reason that is important because they're in the South Central region as well. Southern Arkansas and Southeastern Oklahoma each won yesterday in the Great American Conference, as that is foul. No balls, 2 strikes to Duncan Blades. Right now, Southern Arkansas is the 5 seed in the South Central Tournament. Southeastern Oklahoma is the 7 seed, and they are playing each other for the championship today at 12:30. So first pitch in about 10 minutes or so. And certainly teams like Abilene Christian and Texas A&M Kingsville keeping an eye on each of those schools. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Blades. Right now, Texas A&M Kingsville is the 4 seed in the South Central Regional Tournament. Right now, Abilene Christian on the outside looking in. The 1-2 pitch, bounce to the first baseman. Wallace goes to second for one. The throw over from Siller, not in time. Almost a 3-6-1 double play. The Blades was able to just beat the throw. Nice job by the pitcher, Jaden Dillon, to cover the bag over there first. One out, one on for Reed Watson, the left fielder. Throw over to first. Blades gets back in safely. 10 stolen bases this year for Blades. He's been caught 4 times. Those 10 stolen bases are tied for first on the team. That ball in the dirt for ball 1 to Watson. Watson this year, 286 average with 1 home run and 19 RBIs. Runner goes, pitch is popped up, out of play. 1-1. So that is certainly something to keep an eye on in the South Central Regional Tournament. Right now, the 1 and 2 seeds, Central Missouri and St. Mary's, they will play later this week in their tournaments. As the 1-1 curveball floats a little low for ball 2. Central Missouri right now is the number 1 seed. They will play May 10th through the 13th in Kansas City in the MIAA tournament. Throw over to first. Blaze gets back safely. Still 2-1 to Watson with 1 out, 1 on here in the bottom of the second. Wildcats in front 1-0. 2-1 pitch, swatted foul. Level 2-2. And St. Mary's right now, the 2 seed, they will play in the Heartland tournament Thursday through Saturday this week, 10th through the 12th. St. Mary's is the number 1 seed in the Heartland tournament. They're actually playing that game at Incarnate Word at Sullivan Field. Both those schools in San Antonio. This could be 2. Fuerte to second for 1. Siller's throw over in time for the 4-6-3 double play ball, and the inning is over. We played 2 complete innings. It's 1-0. Abilene Christian leading Kingsville. We'll be right back here at Foster Field. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
Log on to Lone Star Conference website, lonestarconference.org.
What is Javelina Pride? It's learning by doing research. It's tailgating before the big game. It's being part of a world-respected engineering program. Texas A&M University Kingsville, the home of Javelina Pride. Find out more at tamuk.edu.
Top of the third, Graham Doty here at Foster Field. Abilene Christian in front, 1-0 over Texas A&M Kingsville. It's the number 9 batter, the shortstop Mario Siller, taking a first pitch strike from Austin Palmer. Siller, 215 average, no home runs and 10 RBIs. 31 starts this year. He's played in 34 games. 0-1 pitch, a big swing and a miss for strike 2. Hiller, just a freshman from San Antonio, Texas. Went to MacArthur High School. Time is called. Each of these teams trying to stay alive in this tournament. The loser of this game is eliminated. The winner advances. 0-2 pitch, just a little low and outside. 1-2. Abilene Christian, led by their head coach, Britt Bonneau. 16 years as the man in charge. Wildcats last year, 24-23. Failed to make the Lone Star Conference tournament for the first time since '97. There's a high chopper to Duarte. He whips it over, 1 down.
Back to the top of the order, the second baseman,
With the Wildcats, they've made it to the championship game 11 times. They have won it 5 times, most recently 2010. Top of the order here. First pitch to Ben Villafuerte, outside for ball 1. Villafuerte walked back into first, was left stranded at second. Only 1 hit so far for the Javelinas. 2-0 to Villafuerte. Javelinas second to last in the conference with a team batting average of .291. But when they do get on base, they're deadly. Most stolen bases in conference play with 102. 2-1 now to Villafuerte.
Sit back here. Sit back. Let us take it out.
Another 4-pitch walk. So Villafuerte draws his second walk this afternoon. One out, one on for the center fielder, Dustin Aguilar, who dropped a sac bunt in the first. Palmer, the lefty, fires his first pitch home, a curveball that drops in for strike 1. So hard to steal against left-handed pitching. But Villafuerte takes his lead at first. He has 12 stolen bases this season, only been caught once. There's a casual throw over. Dustin Aguilar, a sophomore from San Antonio, Churchill High School. Only appeared in 16 games a year ago. That one low and in the dirt. 1-1. But mostly used as a pinch runner a year ago was Aguilar. 24 starts this year. He's played in 36 games. Played football in high school. Grandfather Moises played in the Pittsburgh Pirates farm system. There's a chopper, Blades gloves it, zips it over, and gets Aguilar 2 down. Villafuerte moves to second on the throw. Brings up the DH Taylor Tasca, 0 for 1. Flew out to center field. Javelinas are trying to win their first tournament game in 3 years. The last 2 years, they have lost their first 2 games in this tournament. And they don't want to make it 3 years in a row 1-0 to Tasca. But Texas A&M Kingsville, they've won this tournament 3 times. In 1998, 2004, and most recently 2008. A 1-0 pitch nearly hits Tasca. Villafuerte thought about going at third, but decides to stay put at the bag at second. Head coach Jason Gonzalez, 4 years as the head coach for the Javelinas. Played at Texas, Blinn Community College here in Texas, and Louisiana Lafayette.
Okay, no man. I'll tell her. No man.
Tying run and scoring position. Good speed in Villafuerte. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Tasca, 27 RBIs this year. 2-0 pitch downstairs, 3-0. See if Coach Gonzalez gives Tasca the green light here, or if he wants him to take.
See yours, only yours. Kid.
Here's the 3-0 from Palmer. Does get the green light, shoots it in the gap towards right center, and we will be tied at 1 as Villafuerte scores from second. It's an RBI double from Taylor Tasca, his 8th double this year, and he picks up RBI number 28. A clutch 2-out RBI for Taylor Tasca, tied at 1. Brings up the catcher, Jake Mendiola. But now we have a conference on the mound here. Austin Palmer's pitched very well so far. No strikeouts, 2 walks, but really hasn't been in too much trouble. Trent Wagner was left stranded at third back in the 2nd inning. Palmer gives up the 2-out double there to tie this thing at 1. Two outs, 1 on for Jake Mendiola. He's 0 for 1 with a line out to the second baseman. That pitch low, ball 1 to Mendiola. Mendiola, he is originally from Kingsville. He attended Kingsville schools up until the 8th grade.
See a barrel here. See a barrel.
1-0 pitch from Palmer. Runs inside, 2-0. First game today, we have 2 more. Angelo State, West Texas A&M at 3:30. Tarleton State and Carter Word, 7 o'clock tonight. Here's the 2-0 from Palmer. 3 straight balls to Jake Mendiola. But we will be here at Foster Field until Tuesday, when we will crown a champion. You can watch that game on foxsportssouthwest.com. 1 o'clock first pitch, and if we need a second game that day, it will be at 5 o'clock. That one is bounced foul. 3-1 as Mendiola got the green light on 3-0. just missed that fastball, though. Wind blowing out pretty hard towards center field. Another gorgeous day here in San Angelo.
See a barrel here.
3-1 for Palmer. Shot right side. Shoots, he's there. Whips it over for the third and final out. But the Javelinas finally get on the board thanks to an RBI double from Taylor Tasca. All tied at 1 as we move to the bottom of the third. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
What makes WT Athletics unique?
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do. And so do you.
Yes, we have great facilities and championship programs, but it's the people that set us apart.
It's me and it's you.
Without our athletes and without our donors, we are just an organization. An organization without a cause,
without a voice,
and without a purpose. Thank you for supporting the Buffalo Club.
For more information, please visit GoBuffsGo.com. Go Buffs!
Tied at 1, Graham Doty here at Foster Field. Good afternoon to come to the ballpark, watch some great baseball, also get some sun as well. 5, 6, 7 hitters for the Javelinas. Rather 8, 9, and 1 hitters for the Wildcats here. The right fielder Ryan Lucky making his first plate appearance so far today. First pitch from Dylan. Strike 1. Lucky .212 batting average. 1 home run. Driven in 11 runs. Count is even, 1 ball and 1 strike to Lucky. Wildcats picked preseason 4th in the Lone Star Conference. Best year. Well, they've had 2 really good years. As of recently, 2003, won the regional championship and went on to the World Series for the first time ever. But just 2 years ago, Wildcats won a school record 50 games and advanced to the South Central Region title game. 3-1 now in the count to Lucky. Five-pitch walk from Dylan, his first walk. 3rd straight inning, the Wildcats got the leadoff runner on base.
Second baseman Travis Schutze.
Brings up Travis Schutze. .299 batting average for Schutze. No home runs and 16 RBIs. Shows bunt, drops 1 to the right side. Dylan gloves, 1 down. Lucky to second base, 1 out. Top of the order coming up here for Abilene Christian. Chuck Duarte, the shortstop, digs in. First pitch floats in for strike one to Duarte. First team all-conference selection this year. Player of the week back on April 16th. That one falls away. 1-1. On March 26th this year, against the Javelinas, Duarte hit 2 walk-off game winners. His first home run of his career was a three-run walk-off home run in a 4-1 victory over Texas A&M Kingsville. His second walk-off was an infield single to the pitcher. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Duarte here. That's about as polar opposite as you can get. 3-run home run and then an infield single to win 2 ball games. One tough guy to strike out. And he does right there for only the 8th time this season. Duarte strikes out. 2 away. First strikeout for Dylan. Kevin Binkley has Lucky on at second, 2 outs. First pitch swinging, pops it up, foul territory right side, playable. Wallace makes the catch, third and final out. Wildcats leave Ryan Lucky stranded on second base, tied at 1. As we move to the top of the 4th, you're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
The LSC would like to thank the following corporate partners. Firestone, we keep your car running newer, longer. 3 shops, 1 stop, maintenance, repairs, and tires. AccuConference, providing conference calling for the Lone Star Conference. Shut Sports, official softball helmet of the Lone Star Conference. Alpha Graphics, providing printing solutions for the Lone Star Conference. My Sports Streams, providing fundraising solutions for Lone Star Conference member institutions. Bravo Health, community engagement partner of the Lone Star Conference. Adidas, official supplier of the Lone Star Conference. Jostens, official ring provider of the Lone Star Conference. Wilson, the official basketball of the LSC. In the Lone Star Conference, we're committed to respect, integrity, tradition, community, and academic excellence. Lone Star Conference, we're the one. Fans, don't forget to like the Lone Star Conference on Facebook. It's the best way to stay connected to all the latest information from around the league and join the conversation with other LSC fans. For an easy way to follow the latest happenings in the Lone Star Conference, be sure to follow the LSC on Twitter. Get scoring updates, event reminders, and breaking news when you follow the Lone Star Conference on Twitter.
1-1, top of the 4th. Graham Doty here at Foster Field. Temperatures in the mid to high 90s here in San Angelo. There's a smart fan with an umbrella. In the top corner of the stadium here at Foster Field. You have to do what you have to do to stay warm, or cool I should say, not warm. First pitch to the new batter, ball 1 to Cameron Dolnig, rather it hits him. First hit batter we've had today. Dolnig is aboard. Trent Wagner, the left fielder. 1 for 1, he doubled in the second. First pitch from Palmer, high and away, ball 1. Wagner last year just hit .229 with 9 RBIs. Had a good freshman campaign, .315 as a freshman with 25 RBIs. That ball is lifted very high in the air, left center field. Binkley has all day to camp underneath it, 1 down.
Third baseman James Black.
Brings up James Black, the third baseman. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Loser of this game has to go home. The winner will advance. The winner will play either Charleston State or Incarnate Word tomorrow at 3:30. Both Charleston State and Incarnate Word won yesterday. First pitch to Black, outside, and ball one. Black, a junior from Spring, Texas. 1-0 pitch off the plate. It's 2-0. Black, second team Lone Star Conference. Player of the week on April the 2nd. Went through a stretch earlier this year when he did not register a hit in over a month. And then he exploded and went 8 for 13. There's a chopper left side. Third baseman Blades cuts it off. Goes to second for one. The throw over, not in time. Heads up play though by Blades. Cut off the shortstop Duarte. Went to second to get Dolnig. 2 outs. James Wallace, the first baseman, steps in. 2 outs, 1 on, top of the 4th, tied at 1. And the first game of day 2 in the Lone Star Conference baseball tournament. Pitch misses upstairs to Wallace. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Offering, runner goes, and it's bounced foul, third base side, even 1-1. There you see a shot of just how tall the fences are here at Foster Field. They're a good 20 feet tall, except in the bullpen. Fence is only about 5 feet down the right field and left field side. 1-1 pitch, big swing and a miss for strike 2. Black on at first. He has not stolen a base this season. Fifth time this season these two teams have played each other. They split from March 23rd through the 25th. Popped up, out of play, stays, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Abilene Christian just trying to stop a 7-game losing streak. 1-2 pitch, that one downstairs. It's 2-2. Longest winning streak this year for the Wildcats was 7, kind of early in the season, from February 5th through February 19th. Longest losing streak is right now. That ball is rolled foul, stays the same, 2-2. The last victory for Abilene Christian was on the 21st of April at home against Charleston State. They won 2-1. That's 7 losses in a row for the Wildcats. 2 of those by double digits. Runner goes, pitch way high and outside, throw down close, but not in time, as James Black steals his first stolen base this year. Full count, 2 outs. Now the go-ahead run in scoring position for the Javelinas. Here's the payoff pitch from Palmer. Jams and pops it up shallow right center field. The right fielder kind of leaps up. Lucky makes the catch, kind of cut off the center fielder Finkley. But Lucky does indeed make the catch. Inning is over, still tied at 1 as we move to the bottom of the 4th. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
I chose Division II because athletes graduate at a higher rate.
I can stay closer to home and be an important part of the community. I chose Division II because I can double major
And take part in campus activities.
I chose Division II because classrooms are smaller.
Students have more time with their instructors.
And I can compete for a national championship. I chose Division II for all these reasons and more.
I chose Division II.
After visiting Incarnate Word, I decided that the coaching staff, the professors, and the atmosphere were all a great fit for me.
It's not often you get the opportunity to go over and play soccer in a different country, especially the United States.
I transferred to UIW after my first year because I felt like UIW gave me a better opportunity after I graduated college.
I hope to see you at the games this year. Go Cardinals.
Leading off first baseman Tyler Eager.
1-1 the score. Graham Doty here at Foster Field in the bottom of the 4th. 3, 4, 5 hitters at the plate in this inning for Abilene Christian. First pitch swinging, Tyler Eager shoots it in the gap towards right center field. Dolnay can't get there. Rounding first, cruising in a second with a stand-up double is Eager, his first base hit. The 3rd hit this afternoon for Abilene Christian. 4th inning in a row, the leadoff batter has reached base safely for the Wildcats. And for Eager, that is double number 18, tops on the team. Showing bunt here, upstairs, ball 1 to Roger Macy. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out. This Wildcats team, not a lot of pop, only 12 home runs. They do have the most walks. They don't strike a lot. They don't strike out a lot either. The second fewest strikeouts as a team. It's 2-0 to Macy. Macy's second team all-conference selection, 286 average this year. 2-0 finds the strike zone on the outside corner. It's 2-1 to Macy. 29 RBIs for Macy. Number 30 is standing on second base, and Tyler Eager. 2-1 from Dillon. Shot foul, first base side. Counts even, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jaden Dillon, the Lone Star Conference Pitcher of the Year. Trying to pitch his team to a victory here today. Did not start yesterday for the Javelinas. It was a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed strike 3. Go down to first just to be safe. Strikeout with a 2-3 attachment put on the end of it. Second strikeout for Dillon. 1 down here in the top of the 4th, or the bottom of the 4th.
Who's the designated hitter? Kyle Conwell.
Brings up Kyle Conwell. The DH, he's 1 for 1 with a single. Takes that one inside for ball one.
Hey, ready on time. Here you go. Here it comes. Right here, Cuddy. Nice and simple, kid.
1-0 from Dylan. Jams and pops it up shallow right field. Dolnig camps underneath it, tagging, bluffing tagging from second to third. Is Eager 2 downs. Brings up the third baseman, Duncan Blades. 2 outs. Tyler Eager led off this inning with a double. He's still standing on second. Blades today bouncing to a fielder's choice in the second. Wanted to swing, lays off, ball one. Blades played 1 year at Salt Lake Community College. All-conference selection there. He's a sophomore from Victoria, British Columbia. Rifles that one into left field, but right after right fielder Wagner, and the inning is over. Tyler Eager is left stranded at second with his leadoff double, tied at 1 as we head to the top of the 5th. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
The reason why I came to Texas A&M Commerce is because my home is in North Texas, out there by Plano and Frisco, and it's basically just an hour and a half away. I feel like track and field can relate to any major, whether you're a business major, education major, sociology major. I feel like track or any athletics teaches you the qualities, of leadership, which is very important inside the business world. It also gives you a lot of, ethics and values. It teaches you to be competitive, which you do have to be in the real world, because everybody knows the real world is not easy. My major is marketing, so one of the things I've always wanted to do was work for either a magazine or some kind of a sports like the Dallas Mavericks, maybe the Cowboys, and be part of their marketing promotions team, and eventually work my way up to CEO level. One of my instructors I feel like have really made a difference was Jennifer Flanagan. Every time she comes to class, she's always energetic, ready to teach the class. She's always there for the students no matter what. I feel like I've always been a business-oriented person, so CEO and working for a marketing team has always been one of my dreams.
Austin Palmer back out on the mound for his 5th inning of action, tied at 1. Graham Doty here at Foster Field. The first game today. We got 2 more following this one at 3:30 today. Angelo State, the #1 seed and host team, will face off against West Texas A&M, and Tarleton State plays Incarnate Word. First pitch strike to the #9 batter, Mario Siller, who's 0 for 1 with a ground out to short. Wildcats this year, when tied after 4 innings, they're 5-3. They got on the board first with 1 run, their only run in the first inning, on a sac fly from Tyler Eager that scored Chuck Duarte. That one fouled off for strike 2 to Siller. Javelina's answered in the top of the 3rd on an RBI double from Taylor Tasca. Outside, 1-2. Talked about how yesterday Texas A&M Kingsville is the only school in the country whose nickname is the Javelinas. Louisiana Lafayette for Jason Gonzalez, the head coach. They're the only school with the Ragin' Cajuns nickname. Outside, 2-2. So Jason Gonzalez kind of unique. Played for the Ragin' Cajuns. Now he's in his 4th year as the head coach for the Javelinas. 2-2 pitch crushed into center field. Finkley's there, 1 down. Top of the order, Ben Villafuerte has walked 2 times today. Base is empty, 1 out. Top of the 5th. First pitch drifts away for ball 1. Villafuerte, 2nd team Lone Star Conference a year ago. Hit .321 last year with 16 RBIs. The 1-0, that one falls away. 2-0. Villafuerte this year, 276, 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. 2-0 pitch, that one's in there. 2 balls, 1 strike. Villafuerte, a junior from Corpus Christi, Texas. Attended Carroll High School. Swings and misses. It'll pitch low and inside. Counts level, 2-2. Offering, swatted foul, stays 2-2. Head coach for Abilene Christian, Britt Bonneau, saying hasn't really been a turning point this year. His team has lost 7 in a row coming into this contest. Told me that he hopes the tournament will be the turning point. Full count now to Villafuerte. With the Wildcats, they have to win today if they want to continue to play. Said earlier, they're only outside looking in as far as the South Central Regional Tournament goes. Wildcats need to make a deep run in this tournament. They want to have a chance. Payoff pitch. Slow roller left side. This could be trouble. The pitcher, Palmer gloves. Safe at first. Villafuerte brings up Aguilar.
Center fielder Preston Aguilar.
One out, 1 on for Dustin Aguilar. 0 for 1, sack bunt, and a ground out. Aguilar, sophomore from San Antonio. Throw over to first as Villafuerte was dancing around over there. Aguilar, if he gets on base, he's deadly. 17 stolen bases this year. 3rd most in the conference. Shows bunt here. Low and inside for ball 1. Javelinas trying to take their first lead here in the top of the 5th. Javelinas lost yesterday 4-2 to Tarleton State in the 2nd game. 1-0 pitch. Bounce to the left side. Duarte, this could be two. Whips the second for one. The throw over, not in time. There are 2 outs now as Aguilar is on first. And the DH, Taylor Tasca, will step in. Tasca today 1 for 2. Drove in the only run of the day so far for the Javelinas, an RBI double back in the third. Outfield shifts to the right. First pitch floats away for ball 1 to Tasca. Tasca made the honorable mention conference team this year. Missed all of last year with an injury. 1-0 pitch. Low and inside. Count is even, 1-1. The Tasca, the redshirt sophomore from Kingwood, Texas. Kingwood High School. His freshman year on the mound had a school record 9 saves. Takes a strike there. 1-2. Tasca on the mound this year, only 4 appearances. He's only pitched 3 2/3 innings worth of work the whole season. Two-1 pitch, chops it foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Aguilar on at first. All knotted up at 1. In the first game today here at Foster Field. Palmer with the 2-2. The runner goes. The pitch just misses outside. As Aguilar steals second base. That home plate umpire, he flinched. He thought about ringing up Tasca. But full count now. The go-ahead run in scoring position for Tasca. And for Aguilar, that is his 18th stolen base this year. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit weakly left side. This could be trouble. Duarte, no throw. Now he goes over to third, just diving back in safely is Aguilar. An infield single for Taylor Tasca, his second hit. Runners on the corners here for the Javelinas, 2 outs. As that ball was just hit and no man's lands on that left side. Chuck Duarte just couldn't make a throw on that ball. Brings up Jake Mendiola. Mendiola will have a word with Jason Gonzalez, the head coach, in between first and home plate here. Coach Gonzalez knows this is a golden opportunity here for his squad. 2 outs, 2 on. In the top of the 5th, tied at 1. Now we will have a visit on the mound here to talk things over with Austin Palmer in the infield for the Wildcats. Really, Palmer, he's put some runners on the bases, but he's been pretty solid so far. Only run came in the third, an RBI double from Taylor Tasca. No strikeouts so far for Palmer, but he has been pretty consistent. Only 3 hits allowed. Meeting on the mound is over. Huge spot in this game. Loser is knocked out of the tournament. The winner will go on to face Tarleton State or Incarnate Word. All right, here we go. Mendiola 0 for 2 with a line out and a ground out. 2 outs, 2 on. Takes the first pitch inside, ball 1. Mendiola 336, 2 home runs, 35 RBIs this year. First team all conference. 1-0 curveball, bounces it left side. Blades, the third baseman, has it. Whoops it over, and the inning is over. Austin Palmer gets out of a huge jam with 2 runners on. Works his way out of it, tied at 1 as we move to the bottom of the 5th. We'll be right back here at Foster Field. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
We strive for academic excellence. We believe in engaging our community. We're proud of our tradition. We exemplify respect on and off field. We conduct ourselves with integrity, and we're committed to being the best. That's why we're the one. Lone Star Conference, we're the one.
Tied at 1. Here in the bottom of the 5th, Graham Doty here at Foster Field. There's another umbrella. Starting to warm up here in San Angelo. Another bright and sunny day. Jaden Dillon still on the mound for the Javeliners, facing the bottom 3rd of this Abilene Christian lineup. Reed Watson, the left fielder, leads this inning off. Watson 0 for 1, grounded into a double play to end the 2nd inning. First pitch from Dillon, inside, ball 1. One-0 pitch, hot shot right back up the middle. Nice range by Villafuerte. Way third, high, goes into the dugout on the first base side. And now Watson will go to second base. First error in this contest. And it goes against Ben Villafuerte on the season. That is his 7th error. 5th time in a row. Wildcats to leadoff man. Been on base. Brings up Ryan Lucky, who walked in the 3rd. Ball 1. The same thing almost happened last inning. Tyler Eager led the 4th off with a double, was left stranded there. Watson now is on at second base. It's a 1-0 pitch showing bunt. It's bunt straight up in the air, just out of the reach of the catcher, Mendiola. 1 ball, 1 strike to Lucky. Lucky played in only 3 games last year. 2 starts, got injured, and missed the rest of the year. The 1-1 from Dillon showing bunt. Hit right back to Dillon. He's going to go to third. The throw over. Not in time. Sliding in safe is Watson. Third base umpire didn't signal anything. Didn't signal if he was safe or if he was out. But Watson is safe. Runners on the corners. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 5th for the Wildcats. Number 9 batter, the second baseman, Travis Schutze. Dropped a sack bunt in the 3rd. Shows bunt again here. That one low and away, ball 1. Wildcat struck first in the bottom of the 1st on a sac fly from Tyler Eager. Trying to regain the lead right here in the bottom of the 5th. The 1-0 from Dillon, just off the plate, 2-0. Schutze last year saw action in 10 games as a pitcher. He moved to the middle infield this year. Drops the bunt here, suicide squeeze, foul ball. Kind of a lucky break there for Schutze and the Wildcats. 2 balls, 1 strike, now the count. That ball, obviously it was foul, but wasn't even close to making it to the infield grass. The Wildcats do have good speed on at 3rd, though, and Reed Watson. Lucky's on at 1st, nobody out here. The 2-1 from Dillon. Hit left side of the infield, off the glove of Stiller. 1 run will score. Hustling around 2nd, heading for 3rd. Sliding in safely is Lucky. Runners in the corners again, still nobody out. And the Wildcats take a 2-1 lead. Top of the order coming up. That is ruled a base hit, so it's an RBI single for Schutze. RBI number 17 this year. That run is unearned to Dillon since Watson reached on that error. Lucky on at 3rd. Schutze on at 1st. Chuck Duarte at the plate. He's 1 for 2. Crushes that one right at the 3rd baseman, Black. Everybody gets back to the bag safely. That was a laser off the bat of Duarte. Right place, right time for James Black at 3rd. There's 1 out. Brings up Kevin Binkley. Binkley 0 for 1 with a sac bunt. Popped out on the infield. Shows bunt again, that one outside, ball 1. Binkley played 2 years at American River Community College. 2nd team conference selection there. A junior from Stockton, California. Shows bunt again. That one just hits the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Binkley. Binkley was the team MVP of his high school football team. Runners on the corners here, 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Runner goes to 2nd, swung on a miss, throw down a 2nd, not in time, almost goes all the way out to center field. Lucky stays at 3rd. Schutze steals 2nd base. And for Schutze, that is stolen base number 7 this year. And more importantly, both runners in scoring position, 1 out. That eliminates the double play possibility. Here's the 1-2. In the dirt, gets past Mendiola, coming home from third. Lucky, the throw, and just sliding underneath the tag is Lucky. It's 3-1. The Wildcats on top of the Javelinas. And Schutze goes from second to third on the play. A bang play at the plate. And Jason Gonzalez protested that call for a split second. He makes a slow walk back to the dugout. It was a very close play. But Lucky just slid underneath the glove of Dylan, the pitcher. 2-2 to Finkley. Infield now playing in for the Javelinas. Dylan's pitch hit pretty deep towards right center field. This might be deep enough to score. Schutze, here comes a throw. It's a high throw. Schutze will score easily. And it is now 4-1. Wildcats leading the Javelinas on a sac fly off the bat of Kevin Finkley. That is RBI number 17 for Finkley this year. Three runs for the Wildcats in the bottom of the 5th. Brings up Tyler Eager, 1-for-1 sack bunt and a double in the 4th. High and away, ball 1. That ball is bounced to the right side for a base hit out of the reach of Villafuerte. A 2-out base knock for Eager, and the inning continues for Abilene Christian. Seventh batter comes up to the plate in this inning, the catcher, Raj Macy. In the 5th inning this year for Abilene Christian, their opponents have outscored them 47-39. Not the case right here. Runner goes, pitches low, throw down a second, and it is not in time as Eager steals second base. The second stolen base in this inning for the Wildcats. For Eager, that is stolen base number 11 on the season. Here's the 1-0 from Dylan. Hot shot right side at Villafuerte. This should end it as he floats it over to first. And the inning is finally over for the Javelinas. A fantastic inning here for Abilene Christian. 3 runs on 2 hits, one error rather, and 1 man left on base. It's 4-1, Abilene Christian in front of Kingsville as we move to the top of the 6th. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
What is Javelina Pride? It's learning by doing research. It's tailgating before the big game. It's being part of a world-respected engineering program. Texas A&M University Kingsville, the home of Javelina pride. Find out more at tamuk.edu.
There you see West Texas A&M. They will play later today against Angelo State right after this game at 3:30. So the loser of this game will go home, and the winner of this game will face off against Charleston State or Incarnate Word. 4-1, Abilene Christian in front of Kingsville. There's a bouncer to the third baseman, Blades. High throw over to first, gets over the head of Eager. And now breaking over to second is Dolnig. The throw over, and he's out. Heads up play by the second baseman, Travis Schutze. Hustled over there in foul territory on that right side, and he just threw a dart to gun down Cameron Dolnig. It is an error on Duncan Blades. One out, bases empty. Not exactly how you draw it up, but certainly the Wildcats will take it. Left fielder Trent Wagner, who's 1 for 2 at the plate. That pitch high and away, ball one. Wagner doubled in the second, was left stranded on at third, then flew out to center field in the fourth. 1-0 from Palmer, outside 2-0.
Come on now.
3-0 to Wagner. All pitches high and outside of the zone. Pitch downstairs, a 4-pitch walk from Austin Palmer, his third walk allowed today. Brings up James Black. 1 out, 1 on. There is action in the bullpen for the Wildcats down the left field line. Black 0 for 2. Couple of ground outs. Swats that one foul down the right field line. Lucky gives it a chase. Just out of his reach. 0-1. James Black made the second team Lone Star Conference this year. Played 2 years at Hill Community College. His dad, Johnny, played baseball at Blinn Community College. The 0-1, there's a line drive, caught by the second baseman, Schutze, whips it over to first for the double play. What a play by Travis Schutze. What an inning for Travis Schutze. Got the leadoff runner, Cameron Dolnig, threw him out at second base. Gets the double play there. 4-1 we go as we move to the bottom of the 6th. Wildcats in front. We'll be right back. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
The LSC would like to thank the following corporate partners. Firestone, we keep your car running newer, longer. 3 shops, 1 stop, maintenance, repairs, and tires. AccuConference, providing conference calling for the Lone Star Conference. Shutt Sports, official softball helmet of the Lone Star Conference. Alpha Graphics, providing printing solutions for the Lone Star Conference. My Sports Streams, providing fundraising solutions for
What makes WT Athletics unique?
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do. And so do you.
Yes, we have great facilities and championship programs, but it's the people that set us apart.
It's me and it's you.
Without our athletes and without our donors, we are just an organization. An organization without a cause.
Without a voice.
And without a purpose. Thank you for supporting the Buffalo Club.
For more information, please visit gobusgo.com.
Go Buff. 4-1 Abilene Christian leading Texas A&M Kingsville. Here you see the Wildcats bullpen down that left field line. But Jaden Stillen still on the mound here for the Javelinas. 5, 6, 7 batters for Abilene Christian. First pitch from Dillon, lifted in the air, right side. Diving catch out there by Dolnig. What an unbelievable sliding on his back. Made the catch for 1 out.
Third baseman Duncan Blades.
One out, base is empty for Duncan Blades. As he fouls off the first pitch that he sees. Blades is 0 for 2 this afternoon with a ground out and a fly out. Oh, 0-1 from Dillon. A little high. They appeal to first base. Blades didn't go around, 1-1. Blades last year, 34 games with 27 starts. This year, as he shoots that one in the air for a base hit towards right field. Hard turn at first, but it's a 1-out single for Blades. His first base hit today.
Left fielder Reed Watson.
Brings up the left fielder, Reed Watson. Watson 0 for 2. Bounced into a double play, reached on an error. There's a throw over. Blades lunges back to the bag. Blades in the stolen base department has swiped 10 bags this year. He's been caught 4 times. Dives back in there. Look at that beard on Jaden Dillon. That's Brian Wilson-esque. His first pitch drifts away for ball 1. Four to 1 Abilene Christian in front of Kingsville. Loser of this game will be eliminated in the tournament. Another throw over to first. Blades gets back safely. But you really didn't see that much for a while, at least, with pitchers or players with the big bushy beards. But Brian Wilson 2 years ago on that San Francisco Giants World Series run, man, he went all out. Kind of stuck ever since. More and more people have started doing it. Unfortunately, Brian Wilson is out for the rest of the season for the Giants. 3 straight balls to Reed Watson. 1 out, 1 on. Outside corner, strike 1. Watson was taking that one all the way, kind of nonchalantly standing in the batter's box on that 3-0 pitch. 3-1 from Dillon. The runner goes outside. Ball 4. Blades scoots down to second. Second walk allowed by Dillon today.
Right fielder Ryan Lucky.
2 on for Ryan Lucky. He's been on base twice. Walk and fielder's choice. Searching for his first hit. Jaden Dillon has kind of struggled here in these past couple of innings. Dillon had a 1-2-3 fourth, gave up 3 runs in the 5th, and now has 2 on with 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 6th, his team down by 3 runs. There you see a fantastic shot of that beard. From the stretch, the first pitch, high to Lucky. Lucky 212 this year. With 1 home run, 11 RBIs. Can add on to this Abilene Christian lead right here. The 1-0 trips a little low for ball 2. From Dillon, out off for strike 1. Lucky missed most of last year with an injury. His sophomore year only played in 19 games when he batted .278 with 12 RBIs. Lucky, a senior from Round Rock, Texas, takes strike 2. Two-two pitch from Dillon, just a little low. The count is full. The Javelinas are unable to hold on today. This will mark the 3rd straight year that they have gone 0-2 in the tournament. Here's the payoff pitch, right off the pitcher Dillon, and it goes to first. There's 1 out. Blades to 3rd, Watson to 2nd, and you hope Dillon is okay. That was a line drive right off the lower back of Dillon, and somehow the ball bounced right to first, and Wallace just scooped it up and stepped on the bag for 1. Man, that had to hurt. See Dillon hunched over right there. Just a line drive right off of his lower back. See the trainers, Coach Gonzalez out there. Hopefully Dillon will be able to stay in here. There is action in the bullpen for the Javelinas. Dillon, see him right there pointing at his lower right side. He just nodded his head as if saying, I'm okay. But there you see the action in the bullpen for the Javelinas. That is Dallas Ponder, a sophomore from Texas. He didn't pitch yesterday. He's warming up just in case. But you certainly hope Dillon, the conference pitcher of the year, hopefully he will be able to continue. Everybody just kind of standing around. Hopefully he'll be good to go. It looks like he will be. And a nice round of applause from the fans here at Foster Field. Dillon will take some warm-up pitches to see if he can go. It's 4-1 Abilene Christian. There's 2 outs and runners on 3rd and 2nd. And Dillon will ride this thing through.
Second baseman Travis Schutze.
brings up the number 9 batter, Travis Schutze. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single and a sac bunt. Blades on at third, Watson on at second. The 1-0 from Dylan, outside for ball 2. Dylan fires the 2-0 pitch. There's a line drive base hit. 1 run will score, and Blades rounding third, headed for home as Watson. He scores standing up. Now out at second base is Schutze, but the 2 runs do count. It is 6-1 Abilene Christian, and we have a couple of players shaken up. It appears to be the second baseman, Ben Villafuerte, collided with Schutze there on that throw at second base for the third and final out. It's 6-1 Abilene Christian in front as we move to the top of the 7th. We'll be right back. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
Angelo State University. Affordable, better, closer. With one of the lowest tuition and fee schedules in Texas, Angelo State is affordable for all. Recognized by the Princeton Review as one of the top 4 public universities in the state, ASU is better than you imagine. And Angelo State's central location in Texas makes it closer than you think. Enjoy the freedom to explore your interests, cultivate your talents, and shape your future at Angelo State University. From here, it's possible.
Six to 1 as we are now in the top of the 6th. Graham Doty here at Foster Field. 8-9-1 batters here for Texas A&M Kingsville. It's the first baseman, James Wallace, who's 0 for 2 today. Austin Palmer still on the mound. First pitch is blooped foul. First base side for strike 1. Palmer been Mr. Consistent so far this afternoon. Doesn't have any strikeouts. Only allowed 3 walks and 4 hits so far. The big thing, only 1 run. His 0-1 is in there for strike 2. Palmer almost had an ERA of 6 heading into this ball game today. 1-2 on the year, making his 12th start this year. He has done his job here for the Wildcats. Both of these teams threw 4 pitchers yesterday. The Javelinas elected to rest Dylan yesterday, throw him today, but Dylan has been roughed up with 6 runs. That one's fouled off, stays 0-2. And Dylan just took that nasty line drive right off of his lower back, and he still finished the inning. Tough guy. Palmer's 0-2, fouled off again. Wallace played 2 years at Paris Community College after a stint at Southern Arkansas. Oh-2 pitch, swung at one, missed it in the dirt, throw down at first, and there's the first strikeout today for Austin Palmer. One down here in the top of the 7th.
Shortstop.
Pinch hitter here for the Javelinas. Julian Duran, a sophomore from San Antonio, Texas, went to Madison High School. Pinch hitting here for Mario Siller. Siller finishes 0 for 2. So it's Duran here, coming in with 1 out in the top of the 7th. Bases are empty. And he takes the first pitch ball, low and inside. Duran on the season, appeared in 39 games, does have 20 starts as well, 228 average, 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. That pitch runs inside for ball 2. Duran last year hit .353 with 20 RBIs. The 2-0 from Palmer is bounced, a diving attempt by Blades at third. Couldn't quite get there. A 1-out single for Duran. The 5th hit this afternoon for the Javelinas in the top of the order. And Ben Villafuerte, he was involved in that collision at second base that ended the bottom of the 6th inning. Great to see he's back out there for his 4th plate appearance. Good day at the plate. He's been aboard 3 times. 2 walks and a single. Rips that one foul for strike 1.
Good job, Benny. Here we go. Discipline here.
Oh, 1 pitch upstairs. It's 1-1. The numbers are certainly in favor of the Wildcats. They lead after 6 innings. Abilene Christian this year is 16-3. Up by 5 runs right now. There's a throw over to first. Duran gets back, no problem. Does have 4 stolen bases this year. He's been caught 4 times as well. This Javelina's team, most stolen bases in the conference with 102. 102 now to Villafuerte. But the Javelinas only have 2 stolen bases today, James Black and Dustin Aguilar. One-two pitch. Bounce to the shortstop. This could be 2. Duarte to second for 1. The throw over for Schutze. There it is, a 6-4-3 double play ball.
Double play ends the inning.
And that will end the inning. 6-1 Abilene Christian as we move to the bottom of the 7th here at Foster Field. Wildcats in front. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
The LSC would like to thank the following corporate partners. Firestone, we keep your car running newer, longer. 3 shops, 1 stop, maintenance, repairs, and tires. Conference, providing conference calling for the Lone Star Conference. Shutt Sports, official softball helmet of the Lone Star Conference. Alpha Graphics, providing printing solutions for the Lone Star Conference. My Sports Streams, providing fundraising solutions for Lone Star Conference member institutions. Bravo Health, community engagement partner of the Lone Star Conference. Adidas, official supplier of the Lone Star Conference. Jostens, official ring provider of the Lone Star Conference. Wilson, the official basketball of the LSC. In the Lone Star Conference, we're committed to respect, integrity, tradition, community, and academic excellence. Lone Star Conference, we're the one. Fans, don't forget to like the Lone Star Conference on Facebook. It's the best way to stay connected to all the latest information from around the league and join the conversation with other LSC fans. For an easy way to follow the latest happenings in the Lone Star Conference, be sure to follow the LSC on Twitter. Get scoring updates, event reminders, and breaking news when you follow the Lone Star Conference on Twitter.
New pitcher on the mound here for the Javelinas here in the bottom of the 7th. Jeremy Flores comes in for Jaden Gillen, the starter. Flores, a left-handed junior from Victoria, Texas, attended Memorial High School. Flores pitched yesterday for the Javelinas, but final line here for Jaden Gillen. 6 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs, only 5 of those runs are earned. 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. The final line for the Lone Star Conference Pitcher of the Year. Jaden Gillen, he is in line for the loss if the Javelinas cannot come back and win this game. But Jeremy Flores facing off against the top of the order, the shortstop, Chuck Forte, making his 4th plate appearance this year for Flores. 1-0 record, making his 25th appearance. 3.38 ERA, 24 innings this year, allowed 22 hits, 11 runs, 9 of those runs are earned, 19 strikeouts and 13 walks this year for Flores. His first pitch is a strike to Duarte, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored today. Pitch off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike to Chuck Duarte.
Here we go.
Flores yesterday only threw a third of an inning, only faced 1 batter. He got Chris Patton from Charleston State to fly out to center field. Only used as a situational pitcher yesterday, lefty versus lefty matchup. That one is bounced deep in the hole to third. Black whips it over, 1 down. Nice play by James Black. Nice scoop at first, too, by James Ross.
Shortstop. Julian Grant is now in left field. Cameron Bowling is now at third base. Next batter is the center fielder, Kevin Finkley.
Brings up the center fielder, Kevin Finkley. With 1 out, base is empty. Abilene Christian leading 6-1. First pitch high and away, ball 1 to Finkley. 0 for 1. A pop out on the infield, a sac bunt, and a sac fly in the 5th. 1-0. Going outside for 2-0.
Up here now, baby. Go, come on. Go away hard in. Go away hard in. Here we go.
Go, you got this. You can do this.
Jeremy Flores, honorable mention Lone Star Conference this year. This is 2 pitch, out off for strike 1. Flores started last year as the closer. Coach Gonzalez moved him into the starting rotation towards the end of last year. Flores a year ago, 1-5 at 5 starts, 35 innings, 39 strikeouts, and 14 walks last season. That one nails Finkley in the back of his leg. So now Finkley is aboard, brings up Tyler Eager. Brings up the first baseman, Tyler Eager. That one misses away. Eager, good day at the plate. Single, double, sac fly. Drove in the first run of the day for the Wildcats with that sac fly back in the first. Swings and fouls that one off for strike one. Abilene Christian, 1 run in the first, 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th. Only run for the Javelinas came back in the 3rd. Here's the 1-1, runner goes, and it's fouled off for strike 2. Tyler Eager, a freshman from Fort Worth, Texas. One, 2 misses low and away. Even 2-2 to Tyler Eager. His senior year of high school, he hit .541 with 59 RBIs. Freshman of the year in the Lone Star Conference. He led his select summer team to the 2009 Perfect Game National Championship, thrown on a second, not in time, as Finkley swipes second base, but Eager does go down on strikes for the second out.
Next up, catcher, Raj Macy.
Finkley, stolen base number 21. Runner in scoring position here for Raj Macy, who's 0 for 3. Fly out, strikeout, round out. Only Wildcat today that hasn't been on base. Pitch misses high and outside for ball 1. First game today, we got 2 more to follow this one. Angelo State and West Texas A&M will square off at 3:30. Tarleton State and Incarnate Word at 7 o'clock. 2-0 to Macy. Loser of this game goes home. The winner will go on to play the loser of the Tarleton State Incarnate Word matchup. If Angelo State knocks off West Texas A&M, the Buffs would be eliminated from the tournament as well. That one squirts out of the glove of Mendiola. Finkley stays put at second. It's 3-0 to Raj Macy. Javelinas are currently fourth in the South Central Regionals. The 3-0 downstairs, a 4-pitch walk.
DH Kyle Conwell.
The 3rd walk for the Javelinas pitching staff, the first for Flores. And we'll have a meeting on the mound. But I mentioned the 4 seed for Texas A&M Kingsville. If they lose this game today, you never know how that will impact the standings for South Central. I'm sure the Javelinas will still make it to postseason play. But it will be interesting to see everything that happens. The top 2 seeds, Central Missouri is number 1 right now in the South Central region. They will play May 10th through the 13th in the MIAA tournament in Kansas City. St. Mary's is number 2. They will play later this week as well. There's a base hit right back up the middle. Binkley rounds third, heads for home. Will score the throw to third base, not in time. And cruising into second base is Kyle Conwell with an RBI double. Macy the third. Binkley scores from second. It's now 7-1 Abilene Christian.
Third baseman Duncan Blades.
Brings up the third baseman, Duncan Blades. For Kyle Conwell, that is RBI number 26 this year. Blades today is 1 for 3. Ropes that one towards right center field. Dolnig is there for the third and final out of the inning, but the Wildcats tack on one more run on the board. They lead 7-1 as we advance to the top of the 8th. We'll be right back here watching the Lone Star Conference baseball tournament. Palmer still on the mound here for Abilene Christian. There is action in the Wildcats bullpen. Austin Palmer is certainly doing his job, certainly in line to pick up his second victory this season. He's facing 2, 3, and 4 hitters for the Javelinas. The center fielder Dustin Aguilar leaves things off here. First pitch he sees. This is upstairs for ball 1. Aguilar sack bunt, ground out, reached on a fielder's choice in the 5th. Shows bunt, slaps it left side. Palmer gloves. This will be close. The throw over, not in time. A bunt single where Dustin Aguilar puts the leadoff runner on base for the Javelinas. Kingsville, they have had their chances here. They have left 6 runners on the bases today. They're down by 6 runs. 1 run on 6 hits for the Javelinas. First pitch runs inside to Taylor Taskett. 2 for 3, single, RBI double, fly out. The 1-0 popped up in the air pretty deep towards right field. Lucky still going back at the warning track, makes the catch, backpedaling, 1 down. That ball didn't look like it was hit all that deep, but it kept carrying and carrying. Ryan lucky. Just kept going back and back before he finally made the catch. Brings up Jake Mendiola. He's 0 for 3. 2 ground outs and a line out. He swings at the first pitch, bounces it to Duarte, who bobbles it. Everybody's safe. An error on the shortstop. Duarte moves Aguilar to second. Mendiola aboard.
Third baseman Cameron Dolnick.
Cameron Dolnick. Error number 8 on the season for Duarte. Cameron Dolnick, the conference co-player of the year, had a 21-game hitting streak that was snapped on the last regular season game this year. He swings and misses at the first pitch. Dolnick, player of the week, 3 times this year, February 15th, April the 10th, and the 23rd. Also has 10 saves on the mound, which is 13th best in the nation. Played 2 years at Western Carolina, double steal, and it pays off for the Javelinas. Aguilar to third, Mendiola to second. Still only 1 out here, and that eliminates the double play as well. Gutsy call by Coach Gonzalez. But you have to do that down by 6 runs. And down to your final 5 outs. Time is called. Still action in the Wildcats bullpen. Austin Palmer searching to get out of this jam here. His 1-1 pitch is bounced to the right side. This will score a run. Shoots it, flips it over to first. 2 outs. As Aguilar scores from third, Mendiola goes to second to third. Dolnick did exactly what he was supposed to do. Just hit one on the right side of the infield. Now 7-2. Kingsville trims it to 5. Trent Wagner, the new batter. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a fly out and a walk. The pitch misses inside. Hit pretty hard to the third baseman. Blades gloves it. Inning is over. Austin Palmer does it again. Makes it to the 8th. Abilene Christian still in front, 7-2 as we move to the bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back. You're watching the Lone Star Conference
on Twitter.
The LSC would like to thank the following corporate partners. Firestone, we keep your car running newer, longer. 3 shops, 1 stop, maintenance, repairs, and tires. Conference, providing conference calling for the Lone Star Conference. Shut Sports, official softball helmet of the Lone Star Conference. Alpha Graphics, providing printing solutions for the Lone Star Conference. My Sports Streams, providing fundraising solutions for Lone Star Conference member institutions. Bravo Health, community engagement partner of the Lone Star Conference. Adidas, official supplier of the Lone Star Conference. Jostens, official ring provider of the Lone Star Conference. Wilson, the official basketball of the LSC. In the Lone Star Conference, we're committed to respect, integrity, tradition, community, and academic excellence. Lone Star Conference, we're the one. Fans, don't forget to like the Lone Star Conference on Facebook. It's the best way to stay connected to all the latest information from around the league and join the conversation with other LSC fans. For an easy way to follow the latest happenings in the Lone Star Conference, be sure to follow the LSC on Twitter. Get scoring updates, event reminders, and breaking news when you follow the Lone Star Conference on Twitter.
There you see the Buffs watching who they will play next, possibly. But right now, we're in the bottom of the 8th at 7-2. Abilene Christian in front of Texas A&M Kingsville. A couple of subs here for the Javelinas. New pitcher on the mound is Dallas Ponder. Ponder, a sophomore from Texas, coming in here to relieve Jeremy Flores, who goes 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 1 run, it was earned, 1 walk, and 1 strikeout for Flores. And Dallas Ponder makes his first action in this tournament. He has 4 wins and 1 loss, making his 12th appearance this season, a 4.05 ERA. Ponder has thrown 46 2/3 innings, giving up 41 hits, 25 runs. 21 of those runs are earned, 49 strikeouts, and 21 walks this year for Dallas Ponder. He's facing Reed Watson. First pitch from Ponder. Ball 1. Pitch off the plate. Ball 2. New catcher in the game as well for Kingsville is Cash Barker, a junior from Spring, Texas. Two and 1 now in the count to Watson. Wildcats today, 1 in the first, 3 in the 5th, 2 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th. Sprinkled 8 hits. Scoring there 7 runs. Full count here to Watson. Watson has been aboard twice with a walk and an error. Does have 2 runs scored. Ponder's payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Ponder strikes out the first batter that he faces. 4th strikeout tonight for Kingsville. Brings up Ryan Lucky. Dallas Ponder a year ago, 1-2 in 2 starts and 11 appearances. Had 15 strikeouts and 12 walks with a 6.14 ERA. Ball 1 to Lucky. But Ponder also played golf in high school. Has a level count here, 1 ball and 1 strike. Ponder's dad, Kenneth, played baseball at the University of Texas. A 1-1 floats in for strike 2. And of course, Texas, one of the most successful college baseball programs in the country. Back-to-back strikeouts here for Dallas Ponder. Froze Lucky on an off-speed pitch. 2 down. Brings up Travis Schutze. 2 outs, base is empty. Swung on and missed for strike 1. First time ever the Lone Star Conference Tournament has been held here at Foster Field. We have had a gorgeous couple of days so far for this tournament. There's a nasty curveball that drops in for strike 2. Schutze has 3 RBIs today on 2 singles. Here's the 0-2 from Ponder, way upstairs. Tried to rear back and blow that one past Shootsy. Just threw it a little bit too hard. Here's his 1-2. Almost a little low. The count is now even, 2-2. Two offering. Do it again. Swung on and missed. Dallas Ponder comes in and strikes out the side here in the bottom of the 8th. Texas A&M Kingsville down to their final 3 outs, down by 5 runs. We'll be right back. You're watching the Lone Star Conference Baseball Tournament.
Launch yourself into the future of technology at Eastern New Mexico University in Portales. When you experience the Eastern Way, you'll experience a state-of-the-art computer center, full access to the internet in classrooms and residence halls, college credit instructional TV courses in different cities and high schools, even student-produced programs on Eastern's own public radio and TV stations. For registration information or how to get launched aboard one of Eastern's 60 undergraduate and graduate majors, call 1-800-4ENMU.
Angelo State University. Affordable, better, closer. With one of the lowest tuition and fee schedules in Texas, Angelo State is affordable for all. Recognized by the Princeton Review as one of the top 4 public universities in the state, ASU is better than you imagine. And Angelo State's central location in Texas makes it closer than you think. Enjoy the freedom to explore your interests, cultivate your talents, and shape your future at Angelo State University. From here, it's possible.
Here we go, the top of the 9th. Abilene Christian just 3 outs away from eliminating the Javelinas and advancing in this tournament. Austin Palmer aiming for a complete game victory, facing the bottom third of this lineup. First pitch curveball drops in. James Black 0 for 3 with 3 ground outs. 0-1 pitch, high and away for ball 1. This has to be best case scenario for Abilene Christian today. Though Austin Palmer, and he goes the distance for you after the Wildcats had 4 pitchers on the mound yesterday and their 11-1 defeat against Angelo State last night. I have to give Britt Bonneau credit. His squad finished last night's game around 9:30. Have to bounce back and play the first game today at noon. And they have a 5-run lead here. But Austin Palmer down in the count here, 3-1 to James Black. 3-1 pitch from Palmer. Drops in, full count. Nobody in the bullpen either. Rather, looking at the wrong bullpen. I was looking down the right field line. Nobody down there, but there is action in the Wildcats bullpen just to be safe. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Only the 2nd strikeout tonight for Austin Palmer. 1 down. Brings up James Wallace, 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Strike 1. Fouled off for strike 2. And the Wildcats came into this game losing 7 in a row. In 4 of those last 5 games, they have lost by double digits. But they're up by 5 right now, thanks in large part to Austin Palmer. Oh, 0-2 pitch outside, 1-2. Palmer, pitcher of the week on March the 6th when he picked up his first victory on the season when he won 8 innings against Charleston State with 5 Ks. 1-2 pitch, there's a base hit right back up the middle. A 1-out single for James Wallace. He's aboard for the first time today.
Durant.
7 hits for Kingsville. 6 of those have been singles. Taylor Taskey had an RBI double back in the 3rd for Kingsville. First pitch a little outside to Durant. Durant came in to pinch hit in the 7th, and he ripped a single. 1-0 curveball, drips in for strike 1, we're even. One pitch, a nasty curveball drops in for strike 2. Wildcats are 12-0 this year when leading after 8 innings. Have a 5-run lead here in the top of the 9th. 1-2, a little low and in the dirt. Nice job by Macy. Wallace remains on at first. 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Barely fouled off. Stays the same. Foul territory. Out of reach of Eager, Shootsy, and Lucky. Sixth pitch of this at bat coming up here. Just a little inside. Palmer wanted that one badly. Full count. Here's the payoff pitch. Rolled foul, third base side. We'll do it one more time. Comes pitch number 8. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. He got it, swung on and missed, strike 3. Third strikeout tonight for Palmer, the second in this inning. Top of the order for the Javelinas, the second baseman, Ben Villafuerte. Kingsville down to their final out. The 2 seed in this tournament. Lost yesterday to Charleston State 4-2. Down 5 runs right here. First pitch from Palmer. A little high for ball 1. Villafuerte. Single, 2 walks, run scored. Bounced into a double play. Here's the 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. Britt Bonneau says he was hoping the tournament would be the turning point. If his Wildcats hold on, who knows what they can do the rest of the way here. 3-0 here to Villafuerte. 4 pitchers through yesterday for the Wildcats, and that 10-run defeat over Angelo State. A 3-0. Villafuerte taking all the way to 3-1. But Palmer, 3 strikeouts, 2 runs. I scattered 7 hits. 6 of those have been singles off of Palmer. Here's the 3-1. 5-pitch walk. And there's the 4th walk this afternoon allowed by Palmer. Wallace moves to second. Villafuerte on first. Brings up Justin Aguilar. Here you see Raj Macy, Shootsy, having a quick word with Palmer on the mound. Wildcats just 1 out away. 5th meeting this year between these 2 teams. They split at Abilene Christian in March. First pitch to Aguilar, in there for strike 1. Aguilar singled and scored a run in his last in-bat in the 8th. Sack bunt, ground out, and fielder's choice. Here's the 0-1. Inside, appeal to first. He went around. Aguilar didn't like the call. That was down in the count, 0-2. See him shaking his head, saying, you gotta be kidding. 2 outs, 2 on, 0-2 count. Palmer just 1 pitch away from throwing a complete game victory. That's badly out of the hand, a curveball. Wallace goes to third. Villafuerte goes to second.